13 seconds. 13 seconds. They couldn't stop him in 13 seconds from getting into field goal range. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 2 of Born to Talk About Sports. Steve Bourne here. Again, to recap, probably what was the greatest weekend in NFL history, with the exciting endings of the Tennessee-Cincinnati field goal ending, the battle in the snow with the San Francisco Green Bay, the great back and forth in Tampa with the Rams and the Bucks, and then probably what a lot of people call the greatest NFL football game ever played. The Bills and Chiefs, the two heavyweights, absolute two heavyweights. My predictions did not go as planned. I went 1 for 4. Even that's not good. That's simply just not good enough. Thank God I didn't put any money on the line. Let's start with the Tennessee-Cincinnati. Started off Tannehill throwing a pick. First play. I mean, you've got Derrick Henry right there, who hasn't played since October. Refreshed, ready to go, the best running back in the game, and let's not use him. Instead, let's go to an unproven quarterback who has only had one good playoff run in his entire career, and that was like 3 years ago. It was definitely a game back and forth. Tennessee showed their playoff experience. Cincinnati did show their playoff inexperience, especially when Joe Burrow got sacked 9 times. Nice offensive line job. But somehow the Bengals defense just kept them in it, to the point where they made that great play at the end, set it up for a 52-yard field goal, and boom, Bob's your uncle. Bengals are going to either Buffalo or Kansas City, and they have to wait almost 30 hours to find out where. And then we go to the night game up in chilly Green Bay, Wisconsin. And then around halftime, after a boring first half, only 7-0, the Niners found a way to get within 4 by kicking a field goal. And then the Packers, going 3 and out, decide to not block for their punter. Special teams failed again. And they got blocked the punt. No one knew where it landed. And then finally, it's after it bounced about 2 or 3 times, they finally realized, oh crap, it's way over there. Picked it up and ran it in for about 3 or 4 yards, tie the game. And then, just like what we saw about 3.5 hours earlier, boom, kick game-winning field goal. And just like that, for the first time since 2010, both number 1 seeds are gone in just a very short span. Now, what does that leave for Aaron Rodgers? We'll find out. He's not helping himself with his PR with his anti-vax status, but who knows where he ends up? If it's Green Bay, I don't see him retiring. I think he's still got more in the tank. He's just gone back to back, and he's probably going to go back to back league MVPs. So I don't see Aaron Rodgers retiring. But does he stay at Green Bay? Does he go to Pittsburgh, possibly Seattle, Denver, Carolina? Who knows? Time will tell. And then Sunday, probably the greatest day in football history. Start off with Brady and the Bucks hosting Drew Stafford and the LA Rams. Didn't start off well for Brady. I think he was like 3 of his first 11 passing. The only thing keeping him in it for the first bit was Fournette, who just absolute beast. And then the Rams, just like Cooper Kupp, OBJ, Big B. It was like the Rams' offensive game plan for the first half was done just to perfection. Then halftime. Probably Bruce Arians and the Buccaneers staff with their offensive coordinator, former Jacksonville Jaguar quarterback, can't remember the name off the top of my head, Perfect game plan. Got Brady and the Bucks back in it. Brady started hitting his targets, start finding Gronk, start finding Evans, and then that to get within 7. That amazing touchdown pass of Brady at his age. I just don't know how he does it. I mean, I've seen him do it for 20 years as a Bills fan, killing us. But like even in Tampa, he's a 44-year-old is not supposed to be that good and that accurate, especially downfield. But he finds Evans, touchdown. Rams come the other way, just want to basically kill as much clock as possible. Freaking, they fumble it, and then they come the other way, and boom, tie game with less than a minute to go. And then freaking Stafford finds Cooper Kupp downfield, the best receiver in the game. Even though Stephon Diggs, number 14 here, got to hand it to Kupp. First of all, fantastic name. And then finds him downfield, the 30-yard line or so, and then kicks the game-winning field goal. And just like that, the defending Super Bowl champions are gone. And then came down to the heavyweight main event for the weekend. Rematch of last year's AFC Championship. Arguably, on paper, the two best teams, not just the AFC, but maybe the NFL. And two of the best quarterbacks in the league, with Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Started off just as expected. Allen leads the Bills, boom, touchdown. Mahomes comes back, boom, touchdown. The Bills then went after catching a bit of a fortunate break the wrong way. Matthew, the safety for the Chiefs, got kneed in the back of his own head by a teammate, and was diagnosed with a concussion, couldn't come back. And Buffalo decided to go conservative play calling with a lot of short plays, some runs, trying to get Singletary going. The Chiefs' run defense was too good. And it was still relatively close. I mean, it was at the most, it was only like a 9-point difference or something like that. Buffalo, Kansas City actually was starting to put their foot down. And then Josh Allen said, "Hey guys, hold my beer." Gabriel Davis, boom, boom, boom. Davis, 4 touchdown catches. I believe that is some sort of NFL record. Then you've got freaking Bills going for the 2-point conversion to get that 3-point lead, and looked like Allen's scrambling. Looks like he was going to start running it in, and then finds Diggs, number 14, back of the end zone for the 2-point conversion. With $1:52 to go, Bills up 3. Then Mahomes, being probably still the best quarterback in the league right now when he has to be, goes boom, boom, finds Tyreek Hill. Next thing you know, 4-point lead for the Chiefs with a minute to go. Josh Allen, here he goes. Boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, Gabriel Davis back in the end zone. What can you say? Bill, 13 seconds left, like how I started this. Bills have a 3-point lead. I don't know why they kicked it off through the end zone. Should have made them field it. Killed some time. Then Mahomes does Mahomes thing. Finds Tyreek Hill. Finds Travis Kelce. 49-yard field goal. Ties the game. And then they win the game with a coin toss. And the Bills' defense is gassed at this point. Whoever won the coin toss was winning the game. Because both defenses just had nothing in the tank. And this is after it was a great touchdown catch by Kelce, but it was a formality. This is where the big question comes in. I'll try to activate the YouTube comments if I find out how. Or leave me a message on Twitter at SteveBourne1. Do you guys want to see the NFL overtime change to almost a CFL format where both teams get a shot? I don't think that was fair for... I mean, anyone who knows me knows I've been a proponent for the CFL overtime style for a while, where both teams go back and forth almost like a shootout. I don't know if it should be at the 35-yard line, just going back and forth, but maybe some sort of... if a team gets the team who loses a coin toss gets to match or do better than what the first possession did. And go from there. But leave me a like in the comments. Leave me a like, subscribe to Born to Talk About Sports. Use that hashtag Born Sports on social media. Let's get this thing going, guys. I'm having some fun doing this. I have a new tripod camera. It's even connected by a remote controller. I'm really trying hard to make this work. Just a sneak preview, since it's Born to Talk About Sports. I also talk about sports entertainment. Anyone knows me, I am a huge WWE fan. And coming up this weekend is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, where 30 men and 30 women in their own respective matches have a chance for to title shot at WrestleMania coming up in Dallas at AT&T Stadium. And Royal Rumble is always a ton of fun surprises. Sometimes pro athletes, actual legit pro athletes show up, and then you've got like said the main attraction. You got Brock Lesnar, you have Roman Reigns, both defending their WWE and Universal titles. So this weekend should be a fun weekend. Then we've got the conference championships next Sunday with Bengals and Chiefs at the 3:00 game at Arrowhead, and then we go to, I believe it is SoFi, for the Niners and Rams Battle of California. Hope you enjoyed this video. Use the hashtag BornSports, and I'll catch you next time.